Hey, I'm Vanessa, and I'm going to be reading the Bible as a regular romance novel. Let me just say why I've decided to do this. One, because I do want to read the entire Bible. I do want to read it, but there's always, I don't even say something because I already know what it is. It's the devil, it's the enemy, blocking me from reading it. And I'm taking this step because when I was in high school up to my university days, I used to be a very serious romance novel reader. Like, I will go through romance so quickly, romance books, more than my own books, my own studies. So, and I used to read books more than this. And it's even worse because I could actually remember the things, like the entire plot of that story, everything that was being said by someone in those romance novels. But I can't remember a Bible verse. It literally makes no sense. It makes no sense. So I used to go through novels so fast. I'm someone who's interested in like romantic stuff. I like to see I like to read and watch romantic stuff. I was a romance novel reader. Then I was an anime watcher until a couple weeks ago. I used to watch mostly romance animes, and I used to watch like romance K-drama. So I do like the romance genre, okay? I do like the romance genre. So I am just going to treat the Bible like a regular novel. I'll be like, okay, pick up the novel and read. That's it. It's just to pick up the novel and read. I'll be like, pick up the novel and read. And I'm not reading this alone. I'm not reading this. I said that I just want to take it and I'm reading it to finish off, but I'm taking the Holy Spirit with me. It's going to be a quick flick, but I'm taking the Holy Spirit with me. I'm not just going to open and read. The Holy Spirit is going to be with me. I used to read for hours. I used to go through a lot of novels. I used to read thick novels like this, romance novels like this with their plots and everything, and I'll be fine and I'm searching for the next one. But this one, why can't I finish it? Why can't I just finish the Bible in some time, And the Bible is a love story. So it is a romance novel. It is a love story between God and his people. And a loving God, and it tells stories of people who loved him and people who didn't love him, but he still loved them. So it is a romance novel. And I do want to be able to remember the stuff that he did. And another thing, I am someone who likes like cross references between the Old and New Testament. I'm looking forward to discovering more. I've got a couple. I'm looking forward to discovering more. And I do want to see Jesus in every single place I read, in every single thing. I just remembered, I think I was casually watching The Prince of Egypt on YouTube. Just as a particular clip. And I was watching that part of Jochebed carrying the baby Moses with her two children, Miriam and Aaron, and she was running to the Nile. And I just got this revelation of my God will preserve that one person that would deliver someone. And my mind just went to Jesus. Like, I've never in my life linked Moses and Jesus in any way, I think I've linked it in the sense of, at the beginning of like in the New Testament in the beginning of the New Testament where they were killing those kids, then I think Joseph and Mary had to flee to Egypt. You see, this is why I need to know the story deeply, because I know that, okay, there was a killing of kids, then Joseph and Mary had to flee. That's the only part I used to link like the killing of those children to like the killing of children of like in Egypt by Pharaoh. But I've never linked, I don't know why my mind didn't open that, oh my God, it is like a preservation of the one who would save, of the one who would deliver, Jesus, Moses. I was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be going like a regular now. This is a new Bible I bought. It is the NLT. I have my first Bible I ever bought. I'm not going to let go of this Bible because I used my money when I was taking my work with God seriously. She has been through a lot. It is a Good News Bible, and it is a very tiny one. And I'll still have her, but I'm beginning to lean towards pink. And I'm beginning to lean towards pretty stuff. So I got this. I'm like, yeah, it should be at least pretty. Like, I should have something pretty, something pink. I'm trying to add more color to my wardrobe. That's just what I'm saying. So a pink Bible it is. So I'm just going to be reading like a nice, cute. And it's got this lovely quote at the back. It says, yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. John 15:5. Now, I even want to get to the stage where even if I remember a story in the Bible, I can remember the book is from. Even though I can't remember like the chapter and the verse, I just want to remember that it was in this book. I just want to link the story. I want to read it fully, like a novel, beginning to end, and link stuff up. That is the goal. That is the plan. So if anyone wants to join me on the journey of reading the Bible like a novel, like a romance novel? Come on, tell me down in the comment section if we're going to be on this journey, because I really want to finish this book. I desperately want to understand the character of God. That's the whole reason of reading this without like meditation on it. I mean, the Holy Spirit will be with me for interpretation, but sitting on a verse for meditation, I'm not going to be doing that. I just want to read this to understand the character of God from the beginning till the end. His thought process is not like who am I to understand everything that God does? But yeah, I just want to see the things that he's done, and I want this book to strengthen my faith. I want all the stories in this book to strengthen my faith. I need something to strengthen my faith, and I'm choosing the Bible to do that, and I'm going to be reading it like a romance novel while I do. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.